Flight number 4 is the Naomi Irion. Sorry, it's spelled with an I. It's pronounced Irion case. So last week you were updated as to, unfortunately, she was found in a remote part in a mine in Churchill County of Nevada, which was away from where she was taken, about an hour away from where she was kidnapped in Lyons County at the Findlay, Nevada Walmart, where she was waiting for a Panasonic shuttle bus to go to work at a Panasonic factory. Doing everything she should. She was 18 years old. Her only probably mistake was not locking her door. And we don't know what kind of car she had, and if it, and we actually don't know if she didn't have her door locked. She may have. We can only see the man walk up to the car, and the fact that she looks scared and moves over, and then he takes her away. He could have knocked on the door. She might have thought, he could have said security. Well, she's 18, and she had previously had a very sort of protected life on State Department campuses, like in foreign countries, because her dad was a State Department employee. And so this was like her first opportunity to live, and her brother was located in Nevada. So she went and stayed with him, got a job, was going to go to community college. She was, world was her oyster, doing all the right things. And Tony Driver, 41, who had previously been in jail for shooting somebody, entrapping them near their car and taking them someplace and shooting them and hiding the body. Yeah, he did that when he was 17. But you know what? We think, who knows? That was in California. And he was a kid, and he spent 12 years in prison. And the thing is, he lived in Fallon, which is quite an hour away from Findlay, and he worked near Reno at this mine site, Leadcore. Now, I don't know what his work hours were, but it seems to me that he stopped in Walmart on either to or from work, because it's exactly on the way, halfway. I am assuming he saw a cute girl sitting in her car, and he saw her there maybe the next time he stopped. I am making an assumption here, and there's absolutely nothing to show that this is accurate or true. There's no facts around this. I'm just going on the patterns that we see in all these cases. But true crime Grapevine fans, I would bet my life that this dude has done this before. And I'm not talking about when he was 17. I am saying this person stalked her like prey, and I would guess around Reno, and between Reno and Fallon, where he's from, there are more people missing. And he has something to do with it, because he was just a little too confident. Now, it could have been just, I just don't think so. I think that we're going to see a pattern. I think we're going to find more people between all the places he lives. I think that he has a problem, and poor Naomi was in the wrong place at the wrong time and did what we all do, habits. You park in the same place, you do the same thing every day. So that is not her fault. All we can say is, number one is, don't go to the second location. Someone walks up to your car with a gun, with a knife. You try to get your keys out of the car. You try to push past them. Try to lock them out. You scream, you holler, you get shot or stabbed there. Because if you go to a second location, if you move over, we all know. Now, Naomi lived she was 18, had just come to the States in August. This happened in March. She wasn't inundated with be careful, there's killers everywhere. If you're watching this little channel, then you're already down with the whole, we better be careful because you never know when you might run into a monster. Lock your doors, and if anybody gets you anywhere, you don't go with them to a second location. Never go to the second location. fight at the first. At least you might get help. All right, so, and she was a good kid. And there's so he was at first arranged for her kidnapping and had a $750,000 bond. I think it was a cash bond. There's no way he was getting out, but they had to set, people were mad that he even got bonded, but apparently in Nevada, every state's different in how the law works, and it's very interesting how different states can be. And out in the West, there's a lot of independence, and there's not a lot of, like, you need oversight by the government. There's a lot of anti that. So the judge said, you know, you had to, because it was just kidnapping, if you can believe that, that wasn't enough to say no bond. So now that after she was found this past Friday, he was in a Zoom hearing. So now we have, again, it's not different states, but there's different counties. The county that the kidnapping happened in was Lyon County. Her body was found in Churchill County, and parts of the crime were all between there. So he is still in Lyons County and was seen on Zoom. To finish Flight 4 with Miss Naomi, there was he doesn't have bond anymore, so that is good. He's not getting out before any sort of trial. And there was a memorial held this Sunday where people came to a park in the area in Fenley. Hundreds of people came. They said goodbye to her. There's a number of memorials, one at the Walmart, one where she was found out in Churchill County, and then her family did take her remains back to be laid to rest where they were from in Houston, Texas. So it's all really sad. It's horrible. Let's just be honest. And we'll find out more about that. All right. Hi. If you liked this flight of episode 8's True Crime Grapevine, please put something in the comments, like, subscribe, hit the notification buttons. You know how to do all the YouTube-y things, and I will see you with new flights next Tuesday. Bye.